Well, hello everybody. I am Emmy and I am the Hungry Hoo-Ha Lady. So as you all know, I love to stuff things. Clams, peppers, hot peppers, mushrooms. So I'm making a meal today and I wanted an appetizer, so I went and got some mushrooms. But then how do you decide what to put in them? Well, I like to do them different every time because you never know when you're going to come up with something good. So I noticed in the fridge we had a lot of these. Squashes. And it's sunny out for once in Rochester, yay. So I decided to dice one of these. I find it easier to dice a leek than it is like a round onion. And shout out to Trader Joe's because they clean the leeks. It makes life so much easier. I cut off the end, I cut it in 4, diced it really small. I'm sauteing that with obviously lots of garlic, and I'm looking at it and it wasn't colorful enough, so I found a bag of spinach, but I was kind of bummed because Mark got this curly cooking spinach. I prefer baby spinach, so because this has stalks on it, so I cut it up so it'd be pretty and have some green on it. So a lot of times when I'm making stuffed mushrooms, by the way, I like to put some fresh lemon juice, but I have this lemon olive oil that I don't use. So I put the lemon olive oil in with the vegetables, sauteed. So then I added breadcrumbs and I added a little bit of chicken stock and some Parmesan cheese. So once it had cooled off and I was done cleaning all my mushrooms, which I know I've done a tutorial before, I stuffed them like that. Now, if you remember, I like things to be pretty, and the tops of these aren't pretty. So I always find some random red spice in the cupboard to use. Knee-Blocks has this Carolina pulled pork. Yeah, it's a vegetarian, but it's not like there's hunks of pork in it. But I'll sprinkle that on top. I also did not put any salt in it because Parmesan cheese is salty. So I will just sprinkle this on top and bake it. Okay, so here's where the little conversation happens. I had extra mix and I didn't know what to do with it. And I hadn't used all of this. So the end of this that I hadn't used, I hollowed out and I filled it with the mixture. And I had 2 parts to it, so it was like perfect. But I still had a little bit of stuff left, so I hollowed out a tomato and I stuffed it with the stuff. So everything's going to go in the oven at 350 for probably 20 minutes until it looks pretty. If I want it to be a little more brown on top, I'll broil it for 1 or 2 minutes. There are a lot of recipes on my blog for stuffed mushrooms, but this one today is a new one, and I know they're going to be great. So that's all I got for you. Have the best day.
No, he likes this chicken. Oh.